welcome to another edition of Scrap Chat. I'm Candace.
Yo, I'm Sybil.
And we are here because Kristina with CraftyPaws tagged us in her Crafters Confidential tag. Say that 3 times fast. Crafters Confidential.
Pass. Hi, Kristina.
So, hi Kristina. There's 15 questions, and between the two of us, we should be able to get this done in under an hour or so, don't you think?
Let's hope.
Okay, so I will ask the first question, and then why don't you answer first, and then I'll answer, and then you can ask the
You
question.
are so crafty and so creative.
Sometimes. I have my moments. So, number 1, most expensive crafting tool you use on a regular basis.
I'm going to say my big shot, because I use it pretty much every time I craft. I'm not going to count Copics because I don't count those necessarily as a tool in my thinking, you know. Those are my most expensive craft thing. But
and you use them all the time.
My big shot, because I use it on almost every project I make.
Nice.
I cut dies.
My answer will be I have an industrial corner punch that my mother-in-law gave me, so I didn't actually pay for it. But still, I looked it up online, and I think on eBay it goes for like $150 for this awesome industrial corner punch, and it just whips out the corners, and I can do really thick things. So I use it almost on every project too.
All right, number 2 is least expensive tool you use on a regular basis.
That would be a pen. Colored pens. I also have a really cheap, like $2.99 hot glue gun, but I think the pen is cheaper.
I'm going to say my bone folder. I use that a lot, you know, because she took the pen. What can I do, you know? We've got to keep it.
Yeah. You can't have the same answer as me, yeah. So, number 3, the oldest item you made that you or someone you know still have.
So I made it and I gave it away to somebody?
And you still have it, or whoever you gave it to still has it?
Oh, okay. That would be tags. Tracy from Tracy's Treasures 24 made a series of tags. And so this was years ago that I decided to make some tags. And I still have those tags. I kept them because I really liked them, so I kept them.
That's cool. For me, the answer is, even though I've only been crafting for a couple of years, back when I was in 8th grade, we had to make a children's book, and I made that and gave it to my niece, who is now 40. So this would have been, I don't know, almost 40 years ago. She still has it.
That's probably should be like in the Crafters Museum of, you know, dinosaur projects.
Yeah. When we become famous and we take our shows to syndication, yeah, that'll be worth a lot of money.
Oh, that's cute. What are we at, number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Crafting tool that was a waste of money.
Oh, I bought a bunch of these cutters or trimmers from Walmart. They were like $5 a piece, but I needed them for the craft class, and I mean, they're breaking. The girls are breaking them. They're a little rough on things anyway, but yeah.
I think for me, and a lot of you guys probably use this item, I purchased it because somebody said at one of my scrap groups in Missouri, oh, you've got to have this. And I got it, and I've used it only a couple of times. It's the Cyron sticker maker thing, you know,
yeah.
It's the smaller one.
Does anybody use that? Leave us a comment.
Tracy from Tracy's Treasures 24, she does. Hey, Tracy, I'm giving you some shout outs, but she does use that a lot. She's not the person. It was somebody in my scrap group, in a church scrap group, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. You know what's even more is my Cricut. I bought a Cricut, and it just sits there. I've never used it.
Is it just because you don't know how to use it, or?
Yeah, and I don't know that I, even really want to try to use it. I know she's going to teach me.
I'm going to show you. And
Tricks of the trade.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. I think you're supposed to ask. Am I supposed to ask the next one, or you?
Did you answer that?
I said the cutters, so it must be my
right.
turn to ask. Crafting tool that was the best bargain. Best bargain.
Best bargain.
Best bargain.
Probably my big shot, because I was, I either was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator when I got it, so I got a great deal on it,
Nice.
or I had a party and I so I got a good deal on it, and
That is a good deal. I got mine at cost because the local scrapbook store was selling them at cost because they knew that you would buy their dies. So they were but I don't even know how good of a deal. I mean, I'm assuming that was a good deal. But I think the best thing that I got was when I first started crafting, I got like for $45. I got bins and bins and bins at a yard sale of papers, and I had one of those carousels that was filled with scissors. I mean, and I think that carousel with scissors, she was asking $10. I think I probably got it for $3.
Wow, that is a good deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on number
6.
6. Best storage idea you have implemented.
Okay, so just recently Loretta and I have been doing a swap where we went to Home Depot and got those magnetic covers for the vents. And if you cut those into thirds, and you get a 5 by 8.5 sheet of magnet, and then I just put them into a binder, and they're so much better than the art bin die things. I think they've been much better.
Mine is actually going to be in a similar vein. I have the art bin die, and although it holds a whole lot of dies, you've got to go through everything. Say I wanted one of the sheets on the bottom of the art bin, so I have to pick up 20 pick 20 of the sheets out. So I just bought from P, Whimsical Endeavors, hey P, the Crafter's Companion, and I think that's going to be probably a great storage idea, because I can label my dies. I can label them either by manufacturer or by seasons or themes. So I think that's going to be probably the best storage idea that I'm going to implement.
And what is the worst storage idea you've implemented?
I don't know. It's
Two
not like
thumbs down.
It's not like I have a whole lot of. I probably those rolling carts that are that have the wheels. I had put a bunch of stickers and things, and it was the same type of situation. I put them in the drawer, and you have to dig through everything. You have to pull everything out. So I've got to figure out some way to organize that better.
Mine is, I had this little mini set of plastic drawers. It was like a white frame and clear plastic drawers, real small set like this big, and it had all my alcohol inks in there, and I had them all laying in there. Just beautiful.
All my alcohol in there.
All my alcohol inks.
So I can throw back
in there. But half of them, when you lay them down, they tend to
fall over.
No, they tend to seep out, and so I lost half of them. On a lot of the bottles, I lost half. So never again.
I bet you it was pretty though. The bottom, it was like the rainbow effect. Cool. Okay, yours.
Number 8.
Is it me?
Mm-hmm, you get the evens, I get the odds.
Oh, see? Okay. Most viewed YouTube craft video.
Okay, so this is funny.
I know what it is.
Actually, it's not that one.
Hey, that's not right. Then I don't know what it is.
It's actually this craft room tour that I did probably a year and a half ago, and my craft room doesn't even look like that anymore, but it has 88,000 views on it, and I actually made some money on that puppy, and I don't understand it because it's just a craft room tour and there's just nothing special about it, but for some reason it ended up at the top of the queue somehow, and
Wow.
And I just view. What about you?
I don't think I have thousands on mine. I'm going to say my birthday challenge videos. When I did my first one, and I think I was in Louisiana, and I did my first one, and I think it had about 500 views in just a couple of days. And then my last one again, people really love to do
The birthday challenge.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that every birthday. Probably
Every 29th birthday.
Till you guys get till you get the hook and pull me off the stage of the birthday challenge videos. Call it good. All right, so I read that 8. You're number 9.
Least viewed YouTube craft video.
Probably all of the ones that I did in the first year, because when I joined YouTube, I didn't really do videos. I watched videos, and so when I first started to do them, I look back on them, and That might be 10 views.
Yeah. I made this poster for Carl's classroom, and I spent a lot of time on it. Carrie Mash and Jolie had sent me this old player piano, the paper that goes in the player piano roll, and I used that on it, and it was for his, because he's a music teacher. And I just looked this morning looked at all my views. You can look at your stats. 27 views, and it's been on there for over a year, so 27 views. So go watch my 27 viewed Carl's poster, Carl's classroom video, place a comment, win a prize.
Now you know they're going to expect to win a prize.
That's right. I want to bring that baby up a little bit.
All right, number 10. Biggest crafting mishap. What project did you try that just didn't cut it?
You know, I would say that anything that doesn't turn out, I just kind of use for other things. So I can't really think of anything in particular. Nothing really comes to mind that says, that was just horrible, I'm going to throw it away. Because I always like pull it apart and use things. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I was trying to help a girl make burlap flowers for her wedding. And my first one came out, it didn't look like a flower at all. Let's just say that.
Mine actually was with my Copics. I have 3. Is that me or you?
No.
That's me dinging. My phone's dinging. 1 ringy dingy, 2 ringy dingy. I have 3 Copics. They're in the browns and the reddish tones. That, for whatever reason, and I've looked it up online, they say that they can just drip out ink, the alcohol ink, if they have been filled too much at the manufacturer.
Oh.
Yeah. So I bought them, and then I was working on, I'm pretty sure it was a La La Land, and it was so great. I was like, yes, I'm loving this. I got out my, brown, reddish tone.
Oh.
And I went, crap.
That's not salvageable.
No, and I about wanted to cry. I was like, oh, this sucks. So I chucked it. That was a mishap. Yep.
Item or items you stock up on every time or almost every time you go to the craft store.
Tape for my tape runner.
Can you guess what mine is? We've been shopping.
Paper.
She is
I think I need more paper. Oh shoot, I'm not going to buy any more today. We were shopping. I don't need to buy any paper. Bam. And I want to tell you this. Last time we were shopping, and she says, I just don't really do the 12 by 12 paper pads. We use them. What did she buy today? 12 by 12 paper pad. I just gonna get this. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to her house probably next Tuesday.
She can come
Be
shopping.
prepared. I am. But I'm not paying. I'm gonna help this hoarder. Yeah, that's right. I'll be taking it. Your answer. Oh, that was your answer. I answered her answer.
She's right. She knows me. And so do I.
Okay, you can answer my answer for the next one. What is
Number
it?
12.
Favorite non-craft store place to buy supplies. Okay, non-craft store place to buy
Yes. And
supplies.
my answer
items
is
for
Dollar
crafting.
Tree or hardware stores. I like the hardware stores, even Home Depot and Dollar Tree. And, eBay. Okay, so I'm supposed to just answer one of the above. The answer is all of the above. E. All of them.
Nothing. Nada.
Do you get anything on eBay?
No, not for crafts. I most of my craft shopping is online, and that's why today we went to a local scrapbooking store. I was like, oh, $5.99 for a paper pad. I can get that for $3 online. But no, I think most of my supplies come from Michael's. It used to be Hobby Lobby and craft stores. I avoid Walmart now in the South. That's all. They were on every corner. I avoid those stores.
Yeah, I don't
like
I'm
the
not a
plague.
Walmart person.
I'm gonna probably maybe start shopping at Target and see. We didn't have those back there, but
There's a clock shop in town that he gave me a bunch of parts, which being a steampunk lover, that worked out really well for me. The clock shop.
okay.
Okay, craft you wish you could do but cannot.
That'd be pretty much everything.
That's not true.
Yes.
You can color.
Well,
And
yeah,
you can
but
make
it says
beautiful cards.
craft you wish you could.
Okay, so which
but
one do you wish you
can't.
could do but can't? Or haven't tried? You just can't because you haven't tried. You think you can.
I would like to do a configurations box.
Okay.
I think I can, but paper and all that, but I wouldn't know, like, I wanted to really jazz it up. Oh, I know, I'm going to tell you what I would like to do, but I just can't seem to get the knack of it. Is like make phenomenal cards like Rena Myers. She's the goddess of card making, and her cards, seriously, I look at them,
I've seen her cards though, seriously.
yeah.
What is she talking about?
Mine are more plain and simple, but Rena's are like, wow, art pieces for real.
I think yours are art pieces.
I love you. I love you. Thank
You
you,
should.
Lord, for Candace lying.
I'm not lying. My answer is just hand drawing things, like CraftyPaws, Kristina.
She's an artist.
That
Come on
just
now.
makes me nuts. You could do ATCs. You can pretty much do anything if you can hand draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't. My stuff looks like,
Stick people like mine.
yes, I'm a stick people drawer. It's my talent.
Potty people, stick people. I couldn't even do potty people, But Kristina, I do want to say this, Kristina, not just because we're doing your tag, but we were talking
Yeah,
about you
just-
the other day. Your ears are probably burning that day, but that's your artwork, your drawing. That's not doodles. That's not
Yeah,
doodling.
that was
Doodling is
cheating.
like Zentangles or whatever you call them, Zentangles. You are an artist for real. So just so
agree.
you know.
I agree.
All right, 14. What's next in your craft tool wish list?
I think I want one of those squirty things for your distress markers and Copic markers where you blow the air and it makes
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. I
And
want.
I saw one over there at the craft store, and if I get enough points, I should be able to get it for like $5. So I'm waiting for
Oh,
me to
that's
get
cool.
enough points. Yeah.
What I want is, in all seriousness, is for Dr. Seuss to come to my house and bring one of those Willy Kabonker Jonker things, big machines, and suck up all the mess when I'm done making a project and put it back to where it goes. And then every time I make a project, Dr. Seuss is, that's what I want.
We all want one of those.
Because that's my biggest aggravation when I'm crafting is my table, it doesn't matter how much room I have on it, it's swallowed up by craft supplies by the time I'm done making a card or a tag.
Yeah.
I don't know how that can be.
What made you start a YouTube channel, Sybil?
I had a friend in Missouri. We were part of the same scrapbooking group at church, and she told me about Arlene Butterfly Kisses 12. Is that her name?
Mm-hmm. Butterfly Kisses 12.
Right. And she was funny because she was like, people just give her stuff. So I went online and I was in awe of her projects, and I thought, well, I could really learn. So that's how I started my YouTube channel.
I started mine because I was so inspired by watching other people's YouTube videos and the things they were able to make that I thought maybe I can be an inspiration in some way someday. And even if one person... Someday! She sings
And
too.
she is.
She sings.
Oh my gosh. I actually do sing, but that was a joke singing, but I do sing.
We'll have to
Okay.
sing for you sometime.
Yeah.
We'll work out something and we'll sing. All right? That'll be a show.
She makes me laugh. I don't know what it is, but I hang with her and I want to wet my pants all the time. She makes me laugh. I
Don't
don't
do
want to
that.
wet my pants all the time. I don't. Because I feel like I'm on the verge of it. Oh, goodness. All right. That is our, what was the name of it? Crafter's Confidential Tag. So, mum's the word. I think we
Who
need
we
to
gonna tag?
we need to tag people.
Linda?
Lapatka. You're it, girlfriend. And who else should we tag? Marla H.
Yes.
Marla
Hi,
H.
Marla.
I love you, Marla. Tag, you are it. And anybody else who wants to do the tag. We're tagging you all with Crafter's love.
Yes.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Homie C and homie S. Signing off.